Hello, friends, and a warm welcome to another of these episodes and critiques. Here, we analyze everything. We dissect every information related to cricket, be it with regard to fast bowling, spin bowling, or fielding. So, what could be the focus of today's topic? Well, in the scorching heat of Dubai, today's topic is obviously about India versus Pakistan final. I can't escape from it, right? With just one day to go, just little more than one day to go for this eagerly awaited match, I definitely have to talk about it. So, today let us dissect the five key matchups from this particular match, from this particular tussle. So the first one, obviously, I guess it would be Shaheen Afridi versus Abhishek Sharma. This has been a much talked about matchup. Till now, Abhishek Sharma definitely is winning it and hands down as well. Having said that, Shaheen Afridi and the Pakistan camp have tried to execute certain plans. Let's go through it one by one. One is, I think, in the first match that India took on Pakistan. He was looking to bowl a fuller length, but Abhishek Sharma countered it by chipping down the track, I guess, of the first ball that he faced, and converted it into a low full toss and hit him for a boundary straight down the ground into the downtown territories. That tells you Abhishek Sharma's batting isn't just about clean hitting, isn't just about crisp hitting, isn't just about power hitting. It is also the fact that he's quite smart. He has the batting smarts. He understood that what Shaheen Afridi would do, that is basically bowl from maybe slightly mid crease, look for the inward angle, force Abhishek Sharma to play for the inward angle. Remember, he doesn't have much of a footwork. Yes, he moves back and across a little bit, but not much. And his bat swing angle comes more from the gully region. So you always feel that if you make him play for the inward angle and get the odd ball to straighten off the angle, then you might just trouble him a little bit, just like what you expect with Treviset. But Abhishek Sharma understood his plan and executed his shot to perfection. Then Shaheen Afridi went to plan B in the second game, that was to bowl short. The first ball that he bowled was a short one. Just that again, the line was little wrong, and that when it comes to that particular delivery, slightly down leg. Abhishek Sharma, once again, you have to give credit to him. He understood what could be the opponent's plan, what could be the opponent's strategy. He went slightly backhand across, ensured that the short ball was more towards the right side of his shoulder, or past the right side of his shoulder, not exactly around the right side of his shoulder, but past the right side of his shoulder and pulled it for a boundary. And that is where Abhishek Sharma trumped over Shaheen Afridi. Actually, in that same match, Shaheen Afridi did get his line right, more towards the right side of his Abhishek Sharma shoulder, and Abhishek could only get a top edge, but he had a narrow escape. That's a delivery that Pakistan are set to again try, with especially Afridi attempting the short ball. Even Harris Rauf might attempt it. If you look at the India-Bangladesh game as well, there too Bangladesh tried that tactic, but without much success. So that is about matchup number one, where Pakistan are going to try a couple of strategies. Matchup number two, obviously, you have to maybe also look at Shubman Gill versus someone like Bharath Ramaraj, who bowls quicker through the air, and there is also Saim who bowls that carom ball. See, Shubman Gill is a fine player of spin in his own right. He chips down the track a lot, he dances down the track enough times, uses his reach, picks the length early, and plays a lot of sumptuous lofted strokes. But having said that, you always have a gut feel that against a spinner who bowls quicker through the air, has a little bit of mystery, he might face a problem or two. Actually, Tikshana got him out in the previous game, that was against Sri Lanka. Although it was a great cotton ball chance, because he bowls quicker through the air, I guess Shubman Gill couldn't really crack that lofted stroke. From that perspective, Abrar Ahmed could be tried early on against Shubman Gill, and this time around, if Abrar gets his line right, if he is able to get his uh, get his variations right, he might just give or just ensure that Shubman Gill will have an issue or two. Having said that, Gill is an experienced pro. Expect him to come through or wade through Abrar's mystery, and this extra pace on the ball. Shubman Gill also will be up against Harris Raff. You know that last time around he played a short arm jab kind of a shot, and eventually there is a little bit of verbal exchange between the two Indian openers as well as Harris. So Harris will be charged up to bowl as quick as he can. But having said that, Gill perhaps has the upper hand here because extra pace doesn't really worry him. If anything, it is movement that could go against him. From that perspective, actually, I might try Fahim Ashraf. Again, if I have to put Pakistan's hat on, I might try Fahim Ashraf up front, maybe just under 6 overs in the power play because he does bowl the nip backer reasonably well. So that is about Shubman Gill. Then let us think about Pakistan's batting lineup as well. As we have seen, that Pakistan's batting unit has had a lot of issues against spin bowlers. People talk about them not picking the spinners. I think it extends far beyond that. The short range seems to be limited. They don't seem to have great feel for spin bowling, and they play a lot of dots. If you end up playing a lot of dots, especially in T20 cricket, what happens is you tend to press the panic button, look for the agricultural hike across the line or a slog across the line, and end up losing your wickets. Especially in the conditions that you have seen in Dubai, it's not so easy to just hack one across the line, especially when you're feeling some kind of pressure. That is where you might just miscue your shot. So India's mystery spinners or India's trump cards, Kuldeep Yadav and Varun Chakravarti, should come into the equation. Kuldeep Yadav is someone who doesn't just have variations, he seems to have the control now, unremitting control, and he seems to have the ability to impart a lot of reps on the ball with the boundaries at the Dubai International Stadium not being short, not being small. It is just playing into Kuldeep's hands. So it won't be easy to land shots against him. And then you have Varun Chakravarti. He has been very unlucky in this tournament. Some 4 catches have gone down of his bowling. But despite that, someone has shown great temperament, still kept the runs down. Even in the last game, he went for some 31 runs of 4 overs. And that too, he bowled at a time when Sri Lanka were exploring every nook and cranny of the ground. See, Varun's bowling is just about 6-7 variations. He's imparting a lot more overspin on the ball, and he's getting a little more bounce. He's quite a tall spinner. For a spinner, at least, he's quite tall. Gets a little more bounce, so he hits higher up on the bat. And with the googly, if you notice, he pulls his length back slightly. It's around the good length spot, and with him imparting a little more overspin, a little more bounce, it's becoming difficult for the batters to land the big shots. You always see with Varun that a lot of batters miss time when they try to play lofted strokes or across the line. So it would be interesting to see what kind of tactics Pakistani batters would come up with. They obviously have to maneuver the ball a little more in order to keep the scorecard ticking. There is Mohammad Harris. I think he's one of the few batters who looks like has a little bit of feel for playing spin bowling. There's more to it than just Pakistan's batters against against the Indian mystery spinners. There is also Jasprit Bumrah against Farhan. As we know, Farhan has cracked a few shots against him in the past in this tournament. So Bumrah will be looking forward to this particular contest. Maybe this time around, Bumrah will try to tuck him up with short of a length and then bowl the dangled carrot outside off, and hope that Farhan will try to play on the one on the up without really moving his feet. He's someone who takes it on the rise, takes it on the up, and then induce a catch. It could be towards the point region, it could be towards the first slip. And you can also try the nip packer, but whatever it is, I think the plan would be to just push him back with back of length and nipping back in, and then bowl the tangled carrot. The fuller one uh, can also be the nip packer, but the key part here is to go fuller in length after pushing the batter back. So that is about the fourth one. There is one more. This is an interesting one to look at. It is with regard to Shaheen Afridi, not the bowler, but the batsman up against the Indian spinners. He's someone who's been using the long handle quite well. So it would be something that one has to observe what he will do against the Indian spinners. Maybe the Indian spinners, especially Varun Chakravarti, will bowl at him, try the googly and bowl outside off and force Shaheen Afridi to play across the line. So that could really work in India's favor. So that is about it. The 5 key matchups to watch out for. Like, subscribe, and subscribe our videos. It isn't just about cricket. We cover all sports. Thank you for again taking your time out.